Welcome back FPL managers to FPL Buds. I am your host, Mr. Goat, here with another episode packed with tactical insights and strategic maneuvers for your fantasy Premier League journey. Today, we are diving deep into the upcoming double and blank game weeks from game week 25 to 29. Get ready to fine-tune your squad, master your chips, and emerge victorious in the relentless FPL battlefield. So let's get it started. Let's start the episode by laying out the situation involving doubles and blanks, from game week 25 to game week 28. The teams that double in game week 25 include Manchester City, Liverpool, Luton Town, and Brentford. It's the first double game week of this season, and it's the big hitters like Manchester City and Liverpool involved in it. Next up there is a tricky blank game week 26 for managers to tackle. In this game week, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham and Luton Town doesn't play at all. So, the immediate blank in game week 26, after a double in game week 25 for Liverpool and Luton Town, makes it an interesting situation for managers to tackle. Then we have game week 27, which is a regular week of football. Game week 28, however, is an exciting one for two teams. Bournemouth have an excellent double home games versus Sheffield United and Luton Town. Luton Town also have a double that week as they play away at both Crystal Palace and Bournemouth. Game week 29 will also be the biggest blank game week of the season. However, I will touch on that later in the video. Now that we have the fixtures laid out, let's discuss some of the players to target and avoid for the doubles and blanks. Now let's discuss more on key players from each clubs involved in doubles and blanks during for the period of game week 25 to 28. Many managers will already have at least one or two of both the Liverpool and City attackers. Now for managers who do not have either Foden or Kevin De Bruyne, they should look at bringing at least one of them in this week, as City have a double and also have a great fixture in blank game week 26. If money was not a problem, I would prioritise Kevin De Bruyne over Phil Foden. However, if there is budget constraint, Phil Foden is a great option as well. I would be a little cautious about bringing in a City defender, but if I had to pick a City defender for the double, it would be Nathan Ake, especially after the recent news that Gvardiol is out for a couple of weeks with. So Ake's minutes will get some boost temporarily. I am assuming most, if not all, managers already have Haaland in their teams. Finally, managers with Alvarez in their teams should hold on to him for the double, as he was benched in the midweek Champions League game. Moving my focus to Liverpool players, the injury to Alexander-Arnold has opened up so many different lanes for managers now. I will discuss the Trent injury soon, but let's focus on the Liverpool attackers first. Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota are both great picks for this double. If managers don't have either, Darwin would be my first pick, as his minutes are more secured. Now that Mohamed Salah is slowly getting back from his injury, Jota's minutes might be managed going forward. A Darwin and Jota double up is also a good idea, but managers need to be careful about how aggressive they are on bringing in for game week 25, as both Jota and Darwin miss out game week 26 and potentially game week 29. Now let's bring back the Arnold conversation. There are rumours that Arnold is out for the cup final versus Chelsea, which means he will miss the double game week 25. Arnold is an easy sell this week. There are a few options. You can go to Van Dijk is the most obvious replacement. However, he blanks in game week 26, and there is a high possibility that he blanks in game week 29 too. That would mean he will be an immediate sell in the coming weeks. So, doubling up on an Arsenal defender like Saliba or Gabriel is a good idea too, at least until game week 28, as they have great fixtures. There are other cheap options such as Harry Maguire or Sergio Reguilón. Maguire is a great budget enabler option, as he has decent fixtures until game week 28. Reguilón could also enable managers to use their budget elsewhere, and Reguilón plays in both blank game week 26 and 29. Another possible mid-priced option as Arnold replacement is Manchester City defender Nathan Ake. He has a double game week in 25 and plays Bournemouth in blank game week 26. Finally, Diogo Dalot from Manchester United is also a great alternative for Arnold, as he plays Luton and Fulham next. There are not a lot of exciting picks from other teams, as their doubles look very tough on paper. Brentford face Liverpool and Man City as their fixture, which is arguably the hardest fixtures in the game. So if managers are looking to really be different, Ivan Toney could be an option for his double, as he has the quality to score against any opposition. Another advantage Toney has is he plays in both blank game week 26 and 29. However, managers need to be careful who they bring in the striker position, as Solanke will be a must-buy soon for his double game week 28. Bringing in Toney could block the move for Solanke or Watkins in the future. Other than that, Luton Town players are not very exciting either. However, if managers fancy a punt on any doublers, Adebayo and Alfie Doughty are the best option from Luton Town. Finally, Bournemouth players will be very popular. Pick in Game Week 27 players such as Solanke and defender Senesi, and they have 2 great home games in double Game Week 28. If you have them now, holding will be better decision, and if you don't have them now, buying them in Game Week 27 will be a good move. Now it's time to talk about Captaincy Pick for upcoming Game Week 25. I have 3 best possible captaincy options. First on my list is Erling Haaland. Haaland has a great double game week as he faces Chelsea and Brentford at the Etihad this week. I would even consider Haaland for triple captaincy this week. Haaland scored a brace against Everton last week and is back as the first name on the team sheet. An easy choice this week. Jota is also a great captaincy shout this week, as he faces Brentford and Luton Town for the double game week. Jota is a great alternative to Haaland for managers looking to climb up the ranks and willing to bet against Erling Braut Haaland. Another option for the captaincy armband is Kevin De Bruyne, who is in a great run of form. He scored a goal and had 2 assists in the midweek fixture versus Copenhagen. He always does well against Chelsea and will be looking to punish them once again. Now let's talk about my team's performance in Game Week 24. I had an above-average score of 75, but it was still not enough for me to get a green arrow. I am down from 81k to 93k. Moving on to my team for Game Week 25. I have a transfer in hand, which I will be using to offload an injured Arnold to bring in Manchester City fullback Nathan Ake, who has a double this week. Unfortunately, I have a benching dilemma this week, and will most likely bench Cole Palmer for Pascal Gross, who plays Sheffield United. I am planning to bench Pedro Porro and play Branthwaite, who faces Crystal Palace at home. Palace have some key attackers missing from their team due to injuries, so I believe Branthwaite has a good chance to keep a clean sheet this week. For my captaincy, I am thinking of using my triple captaincy chip on Erling Haaland. Other than that, I'm pretty much set up for this week. And that wraps up our episode, folks. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments below. As always, may your captain picks be golden, your transfers shrewd, and your FPL journey filled with glory. Until next time, this is Mr. Goat signing off. Cheers, and may your arrows be green.